Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while, but I'm here, I'm back in all my glory, and I'm going to be a lot more active now, so you better stay watching. Today's video is Oscar red carpet looks. I'm going to be reviewing them, judging them. If your faves aren't here, I am so sorry. I just picked a few that I liked, picked a few that I thought were and picked a few that I was like, ooh, that's not bad, or ooh, that is bad. But I just wanted to make a little quick announcement that I have released, had to go get it, released my first zine series, which is called Fag Hag, and it's about the queer culture and my life. So if you want to get a bit like in depth with me and what's gone in my life and my journey, there will be a Depop website link in the bio. They're very affordable, they're only about £1, £52, something like that. So if you're interested, just go and click on the link, and if not, keep watching the video. So first up we've got Saoirse Ronan. She was in Little Woman. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. I cried my eyes out. It's so good. But she was wearing a dress. Should be there. I'm going to edit it in, so it should be there. If it's not then you know, that's an L. But yeah, I actually really liked her dress. Like, I liked how it had those the black top and then the white, which separated it from the rest of the bottom. Because I feel like if it was just black, it would be very two separate looks, but the fact that they've got the white ruffles in the centre, it really joins the long skirt to the top bit. I think the colours are really, really nice, they go really well, but I have to say without that bit in the middle, I just don't think it would have worked properly. I just realised that I had literally no words on how to describe dresses. I'm just like, the top bit, the low bit, you know, but you know, we're gonna go with it. I really liked this dress. Like, it was one of the ones that I enjoyed the most. I think the colour of the long skirt was just extraordinary. Like, I really liked it, and I thought to match it with black would have been like really harsh, but the way they ruffled the middle with the whites, so the whites on the outside, and then it kind of leads down into like the long skirt, I think it works really well, and it pulls them together, and it doesn't create two separate looks. It makes it all cohesive, and I think like her figure as well works really well in the dress. Like, it all works, because you know, it could have gone so wrong, those ruffles, as we'll see later with somebody else's dress, but I think this one worked really well. I really enjoyed it. I think she looks amazing, and yeah, props to her. Next we have Margot Robbie. I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed. And you know, I was disappointed at her Suicide Squad premiere one as well, because it's just a bit boring. It's a bit plain. Like, she's wearing is it navy black dress, and it's just really simple. And then she's got the gem in the centre, and the gem is the only interesting bit about this dress. I've seen this dress 10 times before. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing new. It's nothing my eyes are going, wow, look at that. Like, it's very just plain Jane, simple. And like, if we're talking about her other look as well, at the Harley Quinn premiere, did I say Suicide Squad? I don't even know what I said. At the Harley Quinn premiere, like, she had that feather thing, and it was all a bit much. And then I feel like here she's tried to simple it down, but it's too simple, and it's just not making a statement for me. I feel a bit let down, because, you know, I think if you have a film like Harley coming out, I expect, like, even though you're acting as Harley, I still expect you to pull some of that. But, you know, she obviously didn't. She just thought a gem was put, like, I don't know. I'm not vibing with it at all. It's just not for me. Yeah. Like, it's a nice dress, but for like Oscars red carpet, I mean, come on, make a bit more of a statement. Do you know what I mean? Like, not everyone gets to be there. But now we have Billy Porter, my guy. Honestly, he wows me and wows me and wows me. Like, when he came out, well, I think was it the Met, where he was wearing the tuxedo gown, I was like, oh my god. And then the other week where he had the fringe, and then the fringe moved out, I was like, you just wow me every time. And then on this one, I'm just like, it's amazing. I think he pulls everything off. Like, every like piece he wears is very him. He can pull it off. He knows he can pull it off, and he just serves us. And that's how it should be. I think, especially for the Oscars, like the red carpet, I want you to wow me, and I was wowed. I'm always wowed by him, and I just thought like it was amazing. Like the gold kind of feathered vest, which then led into this long, kind of long skirt with a train, and then you have the gold heels just popping out at the bottom. I was like, yeah, that's a bit of me. And I think the gold heels were so lovely because you could just see them, and then it was all just one cohesive look. It all worked with each other, and I think that's how it should be. Like, you can't have you can't separate things, and especially when you wear pieces like that, you have to make sure they don't clash. And I don't think it clashed one bit. I think they were very working with each other, and out of the whole night, I think this was one of my favourite looks. Like, you can't beat this, and especially as I said, I want to be wowed, and it wowed me, and none of the other looks really did. Like some of them, I was like, oh, that's okay, but this one, I was like, yes, come on. But like, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a 10 out of 10. We have Rooney Mara, and I think she's the fiance to Joaquin Phoenix, I think, the guy that plays Joker. Let's just have a look at her dress. Yeah, I loved this. Loved this. Like the way that the cutouts were done. So you've got the cutout there, and then the cutout on the side, just above the hip line. I think it was amazing, and it really accentuated her kind of body type. And I think the lace worked really well for her. Yeah, just all over, like one of the best looks I saw tonight. Just the way that it was constructed, I really enjoyed looking at, because it looked to be very intricate and very like, I don't know, like I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? Like it could have gone wrong in very many ways, but it didn't, and I really enjoyed it. I thought maybe the hair could have been done a bit more, but I wasn't bothered by the hair. I just thought maybe it could have been something a bit more, but I think the dress was a statement enough itself, and I think it really worked for her, so props to her. Now we have Caitlin Deva. I don't know how to say your last name, sorry girl. But her dress, I just wanted to be noted, was eco-friendly. So I can't remember how it was eco-friendly, I just know it was eco-friendly. So, you know, she's a queen in her own right. But, like, I really enjoyed this. And I really like her as a person and what she's been in. I really enjoyed watching her. But this dress I thought was really nice. And I really liked the kind of, she has the bits on top of her, I don't even know how to say that. Let's call them ribbons. They're not ribbons, but we're going to call them ribbons. So she's got the ribbons on top of her, like, little bra bit. And then I think it works so well because then she has the bit wrapped around her. I don't even know what that's called. Is it a shawl? No, it's not a shawl. What am I talking about? I'm just talking rubbish. But, like, it worked. It worked. Can I not say W's now? It worked really well. Like, the way that it all kind of came and it flowed and then it went down. I was just like, she knows. Like her team, her stylist team, they know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? And like her hair was perfect. I loved the jewellery, the little accessories. It wasn't too much. The dress wasn't too much, but it worked all together. Because sometimes you can just over clutter things. And I think where her dress was very like gemmed already, it didn't need much more. And I think they did a really good job here. Like I really enjoyed this, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't amazing, but it was like, if they like the eco-friendly, when I heard it was eco-friendly, my ideas and my views went up, because obviously the planet's dying, sustainability, we need her. But yeah, if I didn't know it was eco-friendly, I'd probably have been like, it's a bit plain, because it is a bit plain, but like I enjoy it, and it's not bad, but it's not amazing. I expected more, but if I expected more from everyone at the Oscars, then I could just chat rubbish, basically. I could just literally chat about each one, saying how rubbish it is. But, you know, we're going down to their standards because not everyone served us today. Next we've got Laura Dern. Now, I love Laura Dern, but girl, this was not it. No. I don't know what went through her mind to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this. It's awful. Like, I can't. Like, the pink dress is nice, but then you've got this black bit at the top with, like, the things I find on my grandma's curtains. What's going on? what is happening? And the way that she's got the things hanging, and they literally look like from things from curtains or the end of cushions, and they just pull everything down, and I'm like, it just doesn't, it doesn't add on, it does not add anything to it, it makes it worse, I didn't get it, I really didn't get it, and do you know what, like, she looked lovely, she looked lovely in it, but like, from my point of view, why would you wear that? I don't know, I just really don't know. Did not enjoy one bit. And then, moving on to the next one, which was horrendous, we've got Kristen Wiig. No. Rest in peace. This was awful. I have no words. Like, no words. Like, I've been looking on Twitter, people were like comparing her to like pasta, lasagna, like, it's really bad. I don't even know where to start. The hair was nice. The hair was nice. See, that's me being nice. I'm actually giving her something, but everything else was awful. The neckline, horrendous. It was all the way up here. And then it was very boxy. Like, she was boxed in. It was like literally this, and then they were like, okay, let's accentuate her curves and her hips. They went too much. Like, it's okay if it came out, but then they added ruffles, and I was like, where are they going with this? Like, what's going on? What's happening? And then the bottom of the dress, like, it's literally like that, and then her little toes tucking out. No, like, no, and it's just very like box, and then they're like, oh yeah, let's throw some black gloves in her. Sorry, who said that was okay? I just don't understand. Like, the black gloves add nothing. Nothing. Maybe when she's got them like that, like in that picture there, she's got them like this. Like, okay, they might like pull her waist in a bit, but really, like, it does not work together. It clashes, and then the shoe was like a nude, like yellow colour, and I was just like, this look makes no sense whatsoever. And I think worst dress of the night, worst dressed of the night. I actually can't. And then second to last, you got Sandra Oh, an icon, Grey's Anatomy, all of it. We love her, but yeah, I wasn't sure about this one. I think she looked nice. She did look good, and I did enjoy it, but it was all very like frilly and a bit much. I thought the train, and not the train, but like so you got building work going on. The dress was really nice. Like, the bottom bit I liked, and I liked how the frills almost look like flowers. And then she got the golden bow in the middle, and I thought, oh, that's a bit, isn't it? That's a bit. And then you go up, and then you got these massive shoulders of the same material that was used at the bottom of the dress. I just thought, it's not working. Like, it just doesn't really look right. And they kind of go all the way around. They're not just on the top, they go all the way around, and it just makes her look very big and bulky, and I really didn't like it. And I just thought, like, some people will probably like this, some people think it's really nice, but for me, I just thought it was a bit much, and I thought you could have added to the bottom more than the shoulders, because the shoulders just, I think, it needed to be slimlined, and then the bottom could come out, but they made the shoulders go out, and I was not living for this, I have to say. Like, I was a bit like, Sandra, Sandra, what were you thinking? Like, that, do you know what I mean? It was not what I was expecting. Finally, we have the lovely Olivia Colman, and she was dressed in Stella McCartney, and she looked like, she looked bad. She did not look good. Everyone's like, oh my god, she got blonde hair. I'm like, yeah, she got blonde hair. She's had her gay crisis. She's got her blonde hair. Well done, girl. She's got her blonde hair. But the dress was awful. The dress was, like, it was so bad. Like, I just didn't understand it at all. I thought, like, the neckline was all the way up here, and I was like, okay. And then the two gems there, I was like, that's a choice, okay. And then she had the little cutouts here, but they were only here, and I was like, that just doesn't really make any sense to me at all. And then the shoulder, like, it just didn't make sense. And then she had this thing coming off her shoulder going all the way down, which was white on the inside, and it kind of worked, but like cohesively as the outfit, it all just kind of blurred into one, and I was just like, Olivia, girl, like I know like everyone loves you, but that was a choice, and a bad one at that. And I just think like, I think I expect quite a bit from her, and this certainly was unexpected. Let's say that it was certainly unexpected. So I was not a huge fan. Sorry, Olivia. And then I just wanted to make one more little add-on of Natalie Portman in Dior, because she wore this dress where they sewed the last name of all the women that were eligible to be in the categories of the Oscars this year, but weren't, because obviously the Oscars inclusivity and diversity was really bad this year. And she did that, and it was a very political piece, and you know, she looked really nice in it. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I don't think many people got it. Like, it was good, but I don't think people politically got it and people understood until it was said. So props to her to make a statement, but the statement was not really said properly, you know. I didn't know, put it that way. Like, I looked at it and I was like, that's nice, moving on. But after reading about it, I was like, oh, okay, I see it now. Like, I'm getting more from it, but just from like a walking past kind of view, I was very much like, yeah, okay, next one. So, but I just wanted to add in the political bit because I thought that's very intuitive. I really liked it. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Wasn't the best. And that is it. So that's the end of my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It was only a quick one, a quick little review. I really enjoyed making this one. If you want to see more of them, comment below, or if you have any ideas for any videos, comment below, because I am becoming more and more active. I've got a few things planned for the next few weeks, so that should be fun. Remember to like and subscribe below, and also if you want a copy of the magazine, the Depop Store will be in the bio below. Okay, thank you, bye!